Okay, here we are up in hapua there. This is the camera. I've gone from the front of the house where I've cut in an inspection. Now, half on the other side of the house down the path, at about 900 deep, we've found the tree roots getting into the drain quite severely. The concrete around there is broken away anyway. My recommendations are that we get this area dug up, because the rest of the drain looks fairly good for what it is and the age of the house. There's a bit of movement in the drain. Where we are right now, this is the buchan, and this is at the very far corner of the house where there's a vent pipe with a bit of plastic around it at the bottom. Obviously there's been issues here before. This is where the camera is sitting right now. Now this is what we call a buchan trap, which now we don't need. We take these out and just put a straight piece of pipe, because what tends to happen is these buchans block up, which obviously it has in the past, because someone's also cut into the vent. So we're just going to pull back slowly, and we're just going to talk about the drain and what we found. Don't be alarmed by that, that's just where it's sort of drops down in the drain. Now we're going to come back up. As you can see, the drains, there's a couple of little movements there on the joints, but I've seen worse. You sometimes get that, especially around areas like this, being on a hill. Just going to come back. You can see there's some more joints. That's what we call a cleaning access point. Now that one there is clear. So where I've marked out, which I'm going to bring you to, I suspect it's either a break in the drain, or there is a cleaning access point just like this, only the roots have got into it. As you can see, we'll go back. That there is what we call a perfect joint. Everything's nice and tight around the edge. Unfortunately, back in the day with the earthenware pipe, there was quite a bit of a gap and a bit of movement, so on hillsides like this you will get a little bit of movement, disfigurement, just like the one further down. Now, as you can see, we're starting to come up to where the roots have been. Now, I have obviously cut out a fair amount with the root cutter, which has gone down the drain. Now, this is getting caught because we have a root. I'm going to try and put the machine down and clean it up a little bit more. As you can see, there's a root there, and it's sort of growing from there, and it's growing back and around this joint. So around this joint area is where we're getting the roots coming in, and what's happened is that's gone down the drain. So I'd say that I've cut out a fair amount. We're going to try and give it a bit more, but this area here, I would get this dug up. We're just going to pull back, and here's another little area in the drain. I'm just going to mark this area as well. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, this is the second lot of roots that we found. As you can see, that's right on that bend. I'm going to try and clean these up a bit more, but I recommend we get this area dug up because they're pretty bad. And they're getting in there for a reason. There's either another cleaning eye in there. I'm just going to come back.